automatic mode on the iPhone Pro Max. What is it? i13 Pro Max. iPhone 13 Pro Max, however you say it, right now at Walmart. Waiting in the order online pickup situation drive-through. They couldn't find my order, so I'm having to wait. I have this tied around my head to kind of tame the edges a little bit, y'all. I took my braids out, as you can clearly see. So this is what's going on. Shout out to Brown Girls Are Beautiful all day, every day. Hashtag no days off. Tried to turn it off and it's still going. So I don't know. Should I talk to y'all a little bit more? I guess I'll talk to you a little bit more. It is approximately 47 degrees. Heute ist Dienstag. It is January the 2nd, y'all. And I'm out running errands, trying to take care of business today. I got out of the house late. I got out of the house at almost 12 o'clock, but that's okay. I made it out. I ate some oatmeal earlier and 2 pieces of cinnamon toast. And I need to get groceries. I don't feel like grocery shopping. And I'm just waiting on my order to come. Bouncy balls for the kitty cats, you all. Bouncy balls for the kitty cats. I think he's coming with it now. Nope, I'll just sit here and wait. I'm still waiting. So, I should do like a video for y'all. This is what I want to talk about. So since I'm waiting on my order to come, be very, very mindful, everyone, of like what you entertain. And I mean that sincerely, like as far as people that you allow around you in your life, people that say that they want to do things for you. Just be very wary of people that say they want to do things for you, because there's always an ulterior motive that comes with that. People are not just going to do things out of the kindness of their heart. Unfortunately, you might be that way, but a lot of people are not that way. And when they do something for you, they're usually looking for something in return. So, and it's very unfortunate that a lot of people aren't just kind-hearted individuals, but you see me looking around because I'm trying to pay attention to everything that's going on around me. So excuse me for that. But yeah, so just make 2024 merry and happy, and just pursue your dreams and go heavy and hard this year. For me, I have to go heavy and hard anyway, because the way my life is set up, it's always been difficult for me to just achieve simple things in life, because I deal with a lot of spiritual attack, and I know where it has come from. And maybe one day I'll talk about that in more detail. But let me tell y'all something. Spiritual attack can come from people that are envious, jealous of you, and your own relatives. And it's very sickening and sad when that happens. But it's very true and honest that people do these things. I know a lot of people don't believe in that. People say, it doesn't have any power over me. Don't feed into it. Look, you don't have to feed into it. I don't know who they're beeping at. You don't have to feed into it. Sometimes you can be attacked and don't even know it. But with all that being said, just know that you still have protection around you. Continue to always give thanks. That's what I try to do. Just give thanks for simple things in life, because things that are simple to us might not be simple to other people. Being able to actually get out and walk and move around, out and about. Some people can't even do that. I see people coming in and out, and I'm just trying to see, are they coming for me? No. Yes or no? I guess not. So yeah, these are words from Brown Girls Are Beautiful. And there's some other things I want to talk about too, like the Taraji Henson situation. I was going to actually sit down and do like a more formal video talking about that. She's basically crying because she says she's tired of working and being underpaid. How do you think 90% of the country feels? Do you know that the consensus has always been, since I first started working, is that most Americans are depressed? And that's supposed to be normal. And most Americans deal with anxiety, and that's supposed to be normalized. It's supposed to be like, oh, well, they have depression and anxiety. That's just a normal thing. That should not be normal. Usually a lot of the depression and the anxiety comes from their jobs. Most Americans are not happy with their jobs. It says that they're mostly overworked and underpaid in America. And this is very true. We're treated like cattle. So how do you think 90% of the people feel, Taraji Henson, when you are a millionaire, able to live in a mansion, and you got all this opportunity, all of these resources, and you have so much exposure that you should have been able to build your own production company by now. You should have been hiring your own cameramen. You should have had your own YouTube channel. You should have had your own podcast, your own platforms. You should be making money and monetizing in so many different ways just off your brand alone, developing a brand. Like, why don't you develop a production company like Tyler Perry did, Tyler Perry Studios? Why don't you develop even cameras? Like, we don't even have melanated people that develop anything. Like, Canon has their own cameras, Nikon has their own cameras, and I'm pretty sure these people are not melanated people. Like, if you're in the field of making movies, why don't you market and trademark something that has to do with the film industry that you're in? It makes no sense to me. Do I feel sorry for her? No, I don't. Because this has been the consensus since the Caucasian people came to America. Their number one objective is to always keep us financially oppressed. And that's never going to stop. It's never going to change. The only way you might not have to deal with it is, like, listen to what Dame Dash said. Start putting your own money up and invest into your own self. That way you're the boss and nobody can take anything away from you. You don't have to worry about being underpaid and working so hard. Do you know how many people are out here struggling? There are mothers out here that are working with children. Some of them are trying to work and go to school, or working 2 jobs with children, being overworked and underpaid. And we're supposed to worry because she's crying about being on The Color Purple, which I don't even subscribe to those type of movies anyway because they're slave-minded. But the fact that you have all these benefits and resources, and the fact that you have all this exposure with all the following and influence, and then you're acting like you're powerless, I don't feel sorry for that, nor do I subscribe to it, y'all. So that's just my thoughts on that, and I probably will delve into that a little bit later. I do want to make some more videos because there are some things I want to talk about. The TD Jakes situation, there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to touch on, and I have it in my notes actually, but I have not had the proper energy to give like I want to delve into it. So before I just make any type of video, I'd rather not make a video at all. I want to have a video that actually resonates with people. Okay, so yeah, I can't feel sorry for people like that because she has millions of dollars. She needs to invest those dollars into herself. He's coming to tell me. Yes.
So they said they picked it, and then
they don't know where it is.
I don't know where it is.
So can they just go get some? They don't know where they are, like in the store.
Well, we went to go pick it again. And there's no more there. And we don't know where the original one that the first person picked. And
okay.
And it's not even that crowded in the back there, so we looked like everywhere in there.
Okay.
And we couldn't find it.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to drive off because I don't really want to sit here much longer.
You want to
cancel it?
Cancel it?
I wasn't canceling it. Like, if they can find it, that would be great because I have been trying to order them like since last week.
Yeah.
If they're in the store, I still want them, but I am not going to sit here any longer.
You can drive off.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive off. If they can't find it, I guess they will cancel it themselves.
Yeah. Well, after a certain amount of time, it just cancels automatically. But yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's not your fault. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry.
All right. All right, y'all. So it never fails. Like I said, I always go the difficult way about simple stuff. So like Taraji Henson, like I said, you're sitting up there worried about being underpaid as a millionaire. Imagine being a regular person in this world. You can't even order bouncy balls for your kittens. I sat here for at least probably close to 25 minutes and wasted my time. Now I'm going to actually either go in the store or I'm going to the dollar store across the street, y'all. So that's what I'm about to do. Yeah, I can't feel sorry for that. Oh, Christian Keys. So let's get into that too. Christian Keys talking about he was assaulted or harassed by another male in the industry, and he didn't want to talk about it because he didn't want to risk his career. You know what I will say? When you have some type of integrity about yourself as a man, as a melanated man, you know what that reminds me of? The Terry Crews situation, which was a freaking embarrassment to all melanated males across the globe. As big as he is, as muscular as he is, why on earth would he allow someone to put their hands on his areas that should not be touched, and he doesn't do anything about it? It must have been someone that he felt had a lot of high authority and power. But that's still like selling yourself out when you allow yourself to be disrespected and you don't say anything as a man. Like, I would not even want to tell the world as a man that I'm allowing somebody to do that to me, and I didn't hit them, I didn't strike them. At that point, you have the right to defend yourself, and you have a right to beat that person down for basically harassing you. They have no right to do that. And then he's gonna come on camera and tell that the person did it twice while his wife was sitting at the table. That is, when I heard that story a few years ago, I looked at him totally different. And that's why he played the roles that he played on Friday. That's exactly why he played those roles. And I feel like he's been touched and fondled anyway to get some of the roles. So that whoever did that to him already knew about him, and they felt like, oh, well, let me try him. And that's what that was. Melanated men is starting to be an embarrassment for the ones that don't speak up for themselves. There's no way that you are a fully grown adult man and you are not defending yourself. You're not fighting back. Like, and I'm talking about physically fighting. Like, all of this incest, this pedophilia, this molestation, and this, inappropriate touching behavior needs to stop, y'all. But y'all are trying to normalize it and make it okay. And that is what's wrong with America today. That's what's wrong with the world today. This stuff is not normal. And if the man is not going to fight back, the melanated man, he is being emasculated, and is very disgusting. Oh yeah, that makes me think about the Tyrese situation. Y'all saw him with a red devil dress on stage. I don't know who this is calling my phone. Red double dress on stage, and then you had Neyo dressed up with a freaking cow dress on stage, y'all. But like I said, when I go live, we're going to talk about it. Or if I do my videos later on, we're going to talk about it, because it's getting freaking ridiculous and out of control. And we're in the winter, winter season. Winter solstice has already gone. December 21st was winter solstice, so a lot of rituals took place. Usually around this time there are a lot of sacrifices, and I'm talking about human sacrifices in terms of blood sacrifices. People start coming up missing mysteriously. Yeah, there's so much we got to talk about. I just haven't had the time to really delve in like I want to, and I want to be clear-minded and clear thinking when I touch on these topics. Please check out my video if you have not, and it's called Christmas Saturnalia. I had on a red dress when I did the video, and I actually did the video on Christmas Day about a year ago. It only got 94 views, but please check that video out. I went back and listened to it the other day, and that was a very powerful live stream. For those of you who have not listened to it, please check it out. All right, y'all, I'm going to sign out because I'm about to go in Walmart, and I'm going to see if I can get some things that I need off my list, and then I'll probably head over to the dollar store, and then who knows what I'm going to do after that. I might come and work on some videos, and I actually need to get something to eat, because I'm starting to get hungry, you all. But yeah, we need to like really go in on these topics and touch bases with this stuff that's going on, because there's a lot of nonsense going on out here. All right, y'all, this has been Brown Girls Are Beautiful. I will check in with y'all later. All right, stay blessed. Take care.